Hey guys, welcome to the full Linux course, and in this episode I'll be teaching you what is a CLI, what is a GUI, what is a shell prompt, what is a bash shell, what is a dash shell, how can you list file, how can you change the file permission, how can you get a super user permission, and there are a lot to be covered in this episode. So guys, let us get started. So do you know one thing? Whenever you will install Linux in your laptop or computer, you will either choose a GUI version or a CLI. The CLI stands for command line interface, and this is what you will be using the most of the time whenever you are configuring any servers. So how does the board terminal look like? So I'm in my Kali Linux. This is a Debian, and I have my CentOS open. This is a Red Hat based operating system, right? So this is a CLI. The command line interface. It has not got any colors, just the white text on a black screen. And if I just open the terminal in my Debian, so you can see that it has some colors into it, and this looks a bit more beautiful than this one, right? So this is what a CLI and a GUI terminal looks like. This is a CLI, it has not got any colors, and this is a GUI, it has some colors into it. Right, so this is the basic difference between a CLI and a GUI. And if you want to switch between your CLI and a GUI window, then you have to just type Ctrl Alt and F1 through F7. So you can either type Ctrl Alt F1, F3, F4, F5, F6 or F8. The F2 and F7 are for switching to GUI from a CLI mode. Right, so I'll just demonstrate that. So this is a center. Suppose that this is a server, and I'll go to the import keyboard and soft keyboard. If I want to switch between the CLI mode, the windows of CLI mode, I'll just type Ctrl Alt and F1. This is the window 1. Ctrl Alt F2. This is the window 2. Ctrl Alt F3. This is the window 3, and this goes on. So this is the basic difference between a CLI and a GUI mode. So what is a shell prompt? This is a shell prompt. It is asking you to, hey, enter something, what should I do right now? So this is what a shell prompt look like. So it has got some text, right? Something written over it. You can see that something is written on it. What is that? So this is @ sign that separates the username from the device name. So in this case, in the case of the server, the CentOS operating system, the username is a root and the device name is localhost. And in the case of the Kali GUI terminal, the username is lihaz and this is @ sign and the device name is Kali. So this is what a shell prompt is. It is asking you to enter something. What should I do right now? Just enter something. So this is a prompt. This is a prompt. This is a blinking cursor where you have to just type something, and depending upon what you have typed, it will do the work. So okay, so what is this? This is your username, right? This is your username, this is your device name. And what is this sign? This is a tail sign. What does the tail sign mean? The tail sign means that it is the home directory. Well, I'll be discussing more about the directory in my later videos, but in this course, just learn that the tail sign means that it is a home directory. The same tail sign is right here. So do you know one thing? The CLI mode doesn't support a high resolution. That is the reason you are just getting a low resolution text. This is a tail sign. This is a tail sign. The tail sign means that right now you are in the home directory. And after that you have a $sign. The $sign means that right now the user doesn't have the root privileges. It is a regular user. And the font sign or this hash sign means that the user has administrator permission. The user has a super user permission. It can literally do anything on this Linux computer system. So this is how does a shell prompt look like. And the $sign means that it is a regular user. The shell means the hash. The font sign means that it is administrator. This is the username. This is the device name. This is the username, this is the device name separated by the @ sign. This is how a shell prompt in Linux look like. So a command interpreter, what is a command interpreter? Command interpreter is what that takes your input and figure out what to do with the input which you have supplied. So I want you to just open your terminal by pressing Ctrl Alt and T. So Ctrl Alt and T will open your default terminal. Now I want you to just type ls. ls is used to just list the file. So these are all the files in my home directory. So this is my home directory. Now I want you to just type ls -l. I know you might not be understanding what I have written here, but just type that for a moment. ls -l / bin sh and just hit enter. So you will see that your current interpreter is a dash shell. This is a dash interpreter, whereas in my CentOS operating system, if I type ls -l / bin sh and if I press enter, you can see that I have a bash interpreter. You might be wondering, hey, the command might be different in the both interpreter, right? But that is not true. The 99% commands are similar in both the interpreter, and if you learn bash, you will be easily be able to just use the dash terminator, right? There is no difference between a bash and the dash, but it is found that the bash is a bit more faster than a dash interpreter. So this is what a bash and a dash interpreter is. Okay, so let us learn some commands in the Linux operating system. So the first command is ls. The ls is used to list the files in your directory. So right now this is a tail. That means that I am in my home directory. If I type ls, this will list all the files in my home directory, and I can cross check that. If I just open my file explorer and I go to my home directory, I can see that I have everything as it is in a GUI. So this is a ls command. ls is used to just list out all the files, and this works in CentOS too. If I just type ls, this will list me all my files. So the next command which I want you to learn is the clear command. The clear command is used to clear the screen. So right now I have got much content on my screen, and if I want to clear everything, then I will just type clear. This will clear up my screen, right? Same in the CentOS. If I just type clear, this will clear up my screen. And next command which I want you to learn is who am I. To check your who are you, what is the name of the user who is using the computer right now, who is using the terminal right now. So if I just type who am I, who am I, so WHOAMI, if I hit enter, it is lihaz. So it returns my name. So in my CentOS, if I just type who am I, I'm a root user. That is the reason why I have got this ponds. And right now I'm a regular user. That is the reason why I have got a $sign. So this is a who am I command. So I taught you 3 commands, which are ls to list your files, clear to clear your screen, and who am I to get who are you, who is the person who is using the Linux terminal right now. And the next command which I want you to learn is the history command, history. This will return all the commands which you have typed till the terminal has started. So you can see that I have typed a lot of commands. History, clear, who am I. These are all the commands which I have typed. And if I just go into my CentOS and if I type the the history, I'll get all the history of all the commands which I have typed till the system has started. Alright. So the next and the most important command which I want you to learn is the man command. So man stands for manual. Suppose that if you have forgot what does the particular command do, then you can anytime just go to the manual of that command and figure out what to do with that command. What does that command do? So just type man. Man stands for the manual, and suppose that I do not know, I forgot that what does the ls command do. So I'll just type man for the manual and ls, and if I press enter, I'll get the user manual of the ls command. You can see that ls command and all the things associated with the usage of the ls command. If you want to just exit that, then just press H for help and Q for exit. So just press Q for exit. And if you want to get the date, then just type DAT, date. This will return you the date. Same in CentOS. If I type date, this will return me the date. The last two commands which I want you to learn is the reboot and the poweroff command. So as the name says, the reboot is for restarting the computer, and the poweroff is used to shut down the computer. So okay, I can't shut down my main computer, so I'll just shut down the CentOS server computer. So I'll just type reboot. Reboot is used to reboot my computer. If I just press enter, this will just reboot my computer, just reboot my CentOS. So it is rebooting. I'll press enter. So as you can see, it is a CLI. It is not a GUI, so it will start soon. It won't take much time in starting. Okay, there we go. I'll just type the username and the password. Okay, so I'm in the shell right now. So this is a CLI. As I do not have much graphical user interface, the low resolution states that I am in my CLI, and this high resolution states that I am in my GUI terminal. So the next command is the poweroff command. The poweroff command is used to shut down your computer. So just type power off and then press enter. This will now shut down your computer. So these are the commands which I want you to learn, and this is the end of the part 1 of the full Linux tutorial. I hope guys you like this video. If you like, then hit the like button and subscribe my channel if you want to watch the full series. Thanks for watching.